So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Attention, changement.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, this looks sharp. It is a corner. Rui Costa with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's in on goal. He's come in hard.
Zanetti.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Perez ventures forward. Donadoni. That's good defending, very good defending. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Annecy present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Schmeichel must save this. Oh, it's come off the upright. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Now it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe. And the shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Vardiol.
Nicely worked. No luck with that dink over the top.
Changement. Le numéro 7.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
À leur place, le numéro 15. Le numéro 21.
Looking to play him in. Ibrahimovic. Caught offside that time. And here's Ibrahimovic. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! That's another chance. And no mistake. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
He'll try from distance! Opts to play it. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Anagata with another corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Anagata have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And here's Perez. Zanetti.
Anagata really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's got away. Now it's Perez. It's a promising position. Looking for the far post.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Chouameni. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Bojan. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Anagata are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Zanetti.
Son Heung-min. Done delicately. Seedorf. Oh, good spread.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's on it, can he get away?
He's having a shot!
Oh, what has happened here? Anagata could have here their final chance.
Changement. Le numéro 4.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Le numéro 19. Le numéro 13.
Cross goes in there.
6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Ronaldo tries to clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola. Here's Doku. De Bruyne. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Doué.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great vision. Now he's got space here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Cannavaro, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible.
Oh, what has happened here? Space for him to turn and look. Nicely shaped cross. That has been knocked clear. Italy are looking to break at pace. Nice control. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Can he finish?
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Zanetti getting this one clear. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Neymar. Donatoni. Now it's Griezmann. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Villa. Anagata are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Baresi calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Donatoni. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chouameni. Scholes. Dani Olmo. Now it's Villa. Very nicely done. David Villa! Sensational from David Villa! A finish right from the top draw. And Italy score first. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well,
and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. David Villa is the guilty party there.
Messi are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Referee's given a throw. Chouameni. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Villa. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Schneider.
Zanetti.
Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now that's well seen too. Oh no, this does not look good. Perez with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now it's Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Perez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Perez in acres of space out wide. Now this goes for a shot! And that's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Après
That was
37 minutes de
fabulous,
jeu.
the most adept
Le
of
numéro
touches,
18.
the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net.
He's having a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Italy with the corner, they're first. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cannavaro. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Shoots! David Villa! Brilliant!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Après 45 minutes de jeu, par
And yes, it's him again.
Villa. Il y aura 2 minutes de
So we have a
transitionnel.
breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Perez. And this is Griezmann. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And this could be the final action of the first half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And he shoots! And yes, it's there!
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cannavaro. Seedorf. Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram can clear it away. And it's Seedorf. Schneider. And here's Ibrahimovic. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a good position. Great chance! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3. Messi,
A player who needs no introduction. David Villa. David Villa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Zanetti.
Dani Olmo.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Wow, he's going for goal! It is a very, very good save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 15.
Italy have their second corner now. Anagata are looking to go forward now. Anagata have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's had a shot! And the keeper read that really well.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And there's the shot! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now it's Dani Olmo.
He's shifting through the gears. There's the header! It's a goal! They're back within reach! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Ibrahimovic.
And now he has 2.
Ibrahimovic. Changement.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
À sa place, le numéro 13.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that was asking for too much. McAllister.
Rijkaard.
Jupe. David Villa. And this is Neymar. Zanetti does really well there. He is strong. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Rijkaard.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McAllister. That's destined for the flank. Guti. That is a brilliant interception. That is ended up in no man's land.
De temps additionnel.
And it's McAllister. 4 extra minutes added on. Ibrahimovic. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Villa. Doué. Spread to the right. Guti. McAllister. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And time is up. Anagata were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do, looking pretty lethargic.